So here's a continuation of your math slides. Just double check that you had your check-in. You should have already done that on the first day. And remember, you have to present your slides to make the links be active. Okay, so from the Learn slide, you should either have the notes done or try the Desmos. I think most of you did the notes, and the other items were optional resources. From the practice slide, make sure you did that quiz link and the Go formative. That's what I'm going to go over today. So you should have done the practice activities. Oh, and practice your exterior angles. So I want to go over that next. So here's a look at your Go formative. It's only 3 questions. Remember, you log in through Clever to get your Go formative. So our task is to find the value of x. Recall that all 3 angles inside a triangle should total 180 degrees. So I could use this 135 to get the supplement to that right next to it. So if I do 180 minus 135, that's going to give me 45 degrees. So right in here, this is 45 degrees. Okay, so now we have 60, 45, and 5 so far. So let's add that up to see how close we are to 180, and that'll give us the value of x. So if I add all those values together, I get 115. So how much more, what could x be? How much more do I need to get to 180? So 180, take away 115 to see how much is left over, and that'll give us the value of x. So it takes a lot of steps and a lot of thinking, but you do have to really keep in mind that idea of that 180 degrees to help us out. So that's what the first one looks like. Finish that one off. So on this one, you can see all the values will be the same. Every angle is the same. So there's a couple of different ways you could think about this. You can have 2x and 2x and 2x, and that equals 180 degrees. So you could do it algebraically. So 2, 4, 6x equals 180, and just solve it using your algebra. Divide by 6, divide by 6, 180 divided by 6, and if we do that, we get a value of 30. So that must mean the x, in this case, would equal 30. So thinking about that a little bit further, 2 times 30 would be 60, and 60 for all 3 angles would get us back to that 180. So that would be an algebraic way of solving number 2. Okay, recall that this block right here, you guys remember that means 90 degrees. So we have 90, and then we have x plus 20, and x all equals 180 degrees. So now we would simplify or combine like terms. So we can combine the 90 and the 20, that's 110. And then how many x's do we have? Okay, see how that's looking like algebra from back in chapter 3? Now we solve. So 2-step equation, use your inverse operations. So 180 minus 110 gives us 70. And our final step, this is 2 times x, divide both sides by 2. And our x is 35. So right in here, this would be 35, and this would be 35. So 90 plus 35 plus 35 plus 20, all of that should equal 180 degrees. So it's a bit challenging, this Go formative, but these are the 3 problems you will see. So learn it should be done. Your practice activities should be done, the Go formative. You want to work on that next. And if you want to start on the check it out today, you could do that as well or save it for tomorrow. I would suggest either do the quizzes game or the Alex assignment. This one's a bit challenging. And then remember at the end of the week, you'll do the reflection. I'll make another video tomorrow that goes over the quizzes game and the Alex assignment.